What have been some of the challenges you faced when navigating that career change or starting your role?
In all honesty, I think I've been very fortunate
Okay.
because it's at the highest level, it's been pretty plain sailing.
Yeah.
I've been lucky. I
Yeah.
said that already. I've been very lucky. I think the biggest juggle for me, however, and I think it will resonate with a lot of people,
Yeah.
is the mama juggle, as I call it.
The mama juggle.
So right now, I'm
Mhm.
juggling two small people and education
Yeah.
and homework and all that good stuff, which is a lot
Mhm.
for most of us, right? But actually, the biggest thing where I've struggled the most with it was when I decided to have children.
Okay.
Because actually, as someone that identifies as a woman and is
Mhm.
able to bear children, it meant that I had to almost stop my career.
Okay.
And as someone that is incredibly motivated, I found it really hard to almost pause and
Yeah.
stop and then come back to my organization as an entirely different human being.
Oh, wow.
I left as quite an excitable, go out a lot,
Yeah.
would do anything for
Mhm.
anyone, quite chilled person, to
Yeah.
come back and being totally transparent was struggling with postnatal depression,
Mm.
was exhausted. There's a
Yeah.
newborn at home, was worried, and had come back to an organization that had continued to live and grow
Mm.
for 8 months whilst I'd been almost felt like surviving at home with a small person and not really
Yeah.
knowing who I was anymore.
Wow.
So I think that's probably been the biggest challenge for me is figuring out who I was after each of my children,
Okay.
validating that I still bought something and that I
Yeah.
was still valuable, even though I was mentally struggling and I was
Mm.
beyond exhaustion.
Wow.
And being able to pick myself up and almost adapt myself to suit the new person I've become.
Wow.
So being comfortable that
Yeah.
it's okay if I flexibly work because I am still bringing something and I am still trying my best
Mm.
and I am still making a difference.
Yeah.
It's a different type of validation that I had to find
Okay.
and a new comfort in who I was.
Wow. What would you say are some resources for women who are looking to have children or have children to help them ease back into working? Or would you encourage them to look at working in a different way? Like, could it be an instance like, I would advise maybe try considering these types of companies instead of that type of company, or, try and ask for part time work or something. Is there anything, tips and advice you give to women who want to re enter the workplace so that they have the best entry point back into the workplace?
So I would suggest from an external
Mhm.
perspective, talking to people like your midwife,
Okay.
looking on sites like the NHS where they then link out to resources that can support you, things like ACAS, Citizens Advice, where they can talk you through what you can expect from your employer, what
Mm.
technically, legally,
Yeah.
things should look and feel like. I think
Okay.
it's really important you understand where you stand in
Mm.
the grand scheme of things, particularly when you're coming and going from roles.
Okay.
But I think the best advice I can give is you need to look at yourself
Okay.
and be kind
Mm.
and understand what do you need
Yeah.
to be happy and healthy.
Mm.
Is it flexible working? Is it part-time hours? Is it that you're not ready?
Yeah.
Is it that you need to speak to a GP? And it can be a really hard journey. If you can trust someone and talk to them in your family, great. If not,
Mm.
there's lots of amazing helplines that will support you. But I think a lot of the journey, for me at least, was in understanding exactly what I needed,
Yeah.
talking to my manager about how I felt and what was going on, talking to my therapist that was given to me through the NHS
Okay.
about what was going on and the journey that I went through with that to get to the other side. It's about being as transparent as you feel able to be
Yeah.
because people can't help you, particularly your organization, if they don't
Yeah.
know. And I think more than ever, organizations want to help
Okay.
and they want you to come back
Yeah.
and they want you to shine and they want you to be happy, but you need to give them the chance to do that.
Yeah.
If they then don't, that's a separate conversation.
Yeah.
But the vast majority are there. They want you to return. They will offer days for you to come in and work remotely or talk on the phone. I think they're called typically like touch point days.
Okay.
And you can ramp up in a way that you're comfortable, but
Mm.
please articulate it at least to one person.